If you feel like you've been attracting the wrong people to create a business, or you're just not getting those dream clients, you're not doomed to always get the wrong people to your business. We can do things with your visuals to start attracting the right kind of people. Over time, our businesses evolve and we start to get more clear about the kind of people we want to attract. When you first start out, you're probably doing work for all different kinds of people or getting a variety of customers. You start noticing that, oh, I really like working with that person, or I really enjoy selling to that kind of person. And the more you start to realize that, the more you want to attract that kind of person, because they're the kind of jobs that you really enjoy. I'm Tabitha Emma, and I'm a graphic designer and illustrator, and I help creative business ladies and bloggers with their graphic design, branding and web design so that their creativity can shine and they can attract their ideal audience. And that's what we're going to talk about today, attracting your ideal audience. And if that sounds like something you want to hear more about, be sure to subscribe to this channel. We're going to be talking all about design, business and creativity. So today I want to discuss ways to attract your ideal audience into your business, and ways you can do that by using your visuals. Students. So I was mostly sharing student work and my own personal projects. So I was putting a variety of work out there and I was attracting a variety of different kinds of people. I started to realise that there were certain jobs I really loved doing and certain people that I really loved working with and selling to. And then there were jobs that just felt like jobs and just making some money. I started to realise the kind of people that I wanted to attract to my business more. And I also noticed that the kind of work that I was putting out there was the kind of work that I was attracting back. That people would often see work that I'd put out there and ask for things that were quite similar. So what I put out is what I was attracting. People coming to me saying, oh, I saw what you did for so-and-so, or I saw that project you did for yourself and I really like something similar. So I was attracting the kind of things that I was putting out there. So the first tip today is you attract the work that you put out there. So if there's certain kind of people you want to bring into your business or the kind of work that you want to do, you need to be putting the kind of work out there that you want to do more of. And if you're just not getting those kind of clients, then the way to do this is through your personal projects. So work on things that are the kind of project you want to work on and just put it out there. It doesn't have to always be a client or a business project. It can be something personal. I even got jobs doing wedding invitations after I did my own wedding invitation and wedding website, because people saw what I'd done for myself and wanted something similar. People base their decisions on hiring you or purchasing from you by the things that they see, and they know that that's what you're capable of and that's the kind of thing that they want as well. So you really need to be sure that what you're putting out there is the kind of thing that you want to be doing more of. This also means that you don't have to put everything out there. So if you do projects that just weren't really your thing, but you just sort of did them just to get paid, you don't have to share it. Start curating and be sure to share the things that you want to do more of. And if you're worried about the fact that you're not getting paid for these personal projects, you can always be clever about it and turn it into something that you could sell, like a product. Like you could make templates that you can sell, or if you're a photographer, doing stock photos that you could sell. So you can be clever about it and find ways to still make money about it if you're worried about it taking up lots of time but not actually earning anything from those. Next tip is visually positioning your brand. So think about like a magazine. Take the time to get to know your ideal client and what they're attracted to, what their desires are, what they aspire to, what interests them, because you want to work that into your branding so that they are attracted to your brand. Be sure to communicate their desires visually so that they see you as a solution to their problems. So I know that can be done a lot with the copywriting, but you also want to do that visually. So really demonstrate that you can be what they want. So think about it like a magazine. A magazine isn't really your life now. You're buying a magazine because it's what you desire. Like it's showing off this lifestyle that you ideally want and the kind of world that you want to be part of. So think about that with your own brand. Think of your brand like almost a magazine. What does your ideal client aspire to? What kind of world do they want to be part of? And what really appeals to them, and create that through your visual branding. In that, consider things like your typography, the colours you use, even the layer and spacing and the photography, illustration. All those visual elements can tell a story and attract the right kind of people. Third tip is collaborative projects. Now, when I first got engaged, I had a photographer come to me and offered to do a collaborative project, and the idea was that the hairstylist, the makeup artist, the person who styled the set, and me as a blogger and them as a photographer were all collaborating together to create a project that they could show off and was the kind of thing they all wanted to do more of. The idea is that you work together on a project that you all want to show off and be able to attract more of the same kind of things. But because you're not getting those particular kind of jobs just yet, you all work together to bring your best skills and create something really amazing to really start attracting the kind of people that you want to your business. These kind of projects can do amazing things for your business. Obviously you're not getting paid for them, but you're getting to work and collaborate with amazing people and get to meet great people, and you get to produce a kind of piece of work that's just really incredible and almost like your dream thing that you really want to be able to actually be doing, actually getting paid for. And because all the people that are collaborating are going to be sharing this project, it also widens your reach and gets your work out there more and be seen, and higher chances of attracting more of the kind of people that you want. Next tip is exchanging with influencers. So I know a lot of you just don't want to be doing free work all the time, but the occasional bit of free work for someone that has high influence that can really make a difference in getting you seen can be really great. It doesn't have to be something super big or take up heaps of your time, but finding someone that you just really admire and you've always wanted to work with, but maybe you think they're just never going to hire me, but I just really want to do something for them. Offering to actually do something for free so that your work can get seen can be really great. Obviously you wouldn't want to be doing this all the time, but every now and then can just give you that little bit of boost of visibility. Plus you can get your name then associated with that person. So if they're really well known and they can get your stuff in front of a lot of other similar kind of people that you really want to work with, it can be very beneficial. Next is curate your ideal customer's dream. So using platforms like Instagram or Pinterest, you can sort of create almost mood boards and vision boards, a bit like the magazine idea again. Create this world that really attracts them. So use those visual platforms to do more than just show your own work, but also create this dream environment so they become really attracted to your brand and the kind of world that you're offering. It's also a great chance to do some research and get to know your ideal customer by checking out their accounts. See what kind of things they're pinning or they're putting up on Instagram and the kind of things that speak their visual language. What are they into? What attracts them? And how can you do something similar so that they're attracted to your work? So for example, if you wanted to attract food bloggers, then even though your work isn't creating food, if you created like a Pinterest board with all sorts of beautifully styled food pictures and things that would be attractive to a food blogger, that's going to attract them to your brand. So it's not always about putting out what you're doing and but also putting out there the kind of things they're attracted to so that they want to check out more about you because you're posting things that they really love. Finally, color psychology. This is a really powerful one. Color can communicate so much. Obviously I said with the visual branding side of things to look at all those things like fonts and colors and all that, but colors in particular are very powerful in attracting the right kind of people because they can say a lot with a color. So if you want to attract women that really love girly, soft, feminine things, obviously you're going to be wanting using soft pinks and purples and things like that. So you've got to think about who they are as a person and the kind of colours that are going to say the things that they want to hear, basically. Colour also evokes emotion, so you've got to think about the kind of emotions that you want to be pulling out of your audience. So things like, do you want them to feel excited, or do you want them to feel calm and relaxed, or do you want them to feel invigorated and powerful? Think about the kind of emotion you want to invoke in them and make sure that you're using the colours that say those things, because they're going to be more attracted to you then because you're creating that emotion in them. And emotion is very powerful in connecting people to you. And remember, this is always an ongoing process. As your business grows and develops, you get to know better who it is you want to attract and the kind of things that appeal to those people. So it's a constant process, something you're going to be constantly working away at and making sure that you're attracting them and make sure you're getting to know them to know what kind of things really appeal to them and how you can make your branding better appeal to those people and how you can work that all into your visuals. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe so you can see more videos like this. And let me know in the comments, who is your ideal audience and what are you doing to attract them through your branding visuals and through your business visuals as a whole? What kind of work are you putting out there? What kind of branding are you creating? Let me know, and I'll see you next time.